And we could continue to see those numbers drop if we can get people vaccinated.
Tonight, 2 communities are trying to make the process easier for those who are eligible. NBC Connecticut's Caitlin Burchell explains why their work could serve as a model for the rest of the state.
If you or someone you love is eligible to sign up for the vaccine, you've probably heard the term VAMS. It's the online scheduling portal the state is using to get folks signed up for vaccines.
Personally, I don't know that I would have recommended for my grandmother to do it herself, as there were different steps to take.
But you need a computer, an email address. You have to speak English too, and find transportation to your appointment. Keith Grant, an infection prevention expert on the governor's COVID-19 vaccine advisory group, says while VAMS does what it's designed to do,
there's an allotted amount of vaccines, there's a certain amount of spots, and VAMS ensure that you can go in and register for the spots.
He says the state is working on multiple ways to address the gaps in the system.
Some communities, and you pointed out one community, that have actually gone out and grabbed people and brought them in who probably couldn't register. So we have to look at how to do that on a larger scale.
He said a good example is what we saw at the Open Hearth in Hartford today. Hartford HealthCare teaming up to vaccinate those experiencing homelessness who live or work in the congregate setting.
This is a golden ticket, and I'm just glad that y'all offered it, extended it to me and my family, because y'all give my family a peace, knowing that I work in a place like this.
Here in Vernon, after getting so many calls from eligible folks for help signing up, local leaders took matters into their own hands. This morning, they called people to let them know they had appointments available, and then they helped them sign up.
We have 52 people registered. We know we have 240 slots.
With an army of volunteers and town workers, they set up a call center, and they're doing their best to connect the dots, filling in the gaps for a system who can only do so much for certain people.
The biggest barrier that we are facing right now is not the supply of vaccine locally, but the accessibility and user-friendliness to the registration system that's online and the telephone number that's also been provided to our residents.
In Vernon, Caitlin Burchell, NBC Connecticut News.